Hi, in this video you're going to learn about Excel custom lists. Custom lists can be used to fill or sort data within defined order. And what this means is that instead of having to constantly retype information that you're going to use on a regular basis, such as your employee names or products, you can enter them into a custom list to use that list over and over so you're not having to recreate the information. By default, Excel does provide a few built-in lists, such as the day of the week, day of the month, but you can also create your own custom list, like I said. So in this video, I'm going to show you two different ways to create a custom list. I'll show you how to utilize your custom list, and then I'll also show you how to delete a custom list if you no longer need it. First thing you want to do is make sure you have Excel open. Working with the custom list is done in the Backstage, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the File tab to go to Backstage. Once we go to Backstage, we're going to go all the way to the bottom of our buttons and click Options. Options is going to open up the Excel Options dialog box for us, and from here where we want to go is to the Advanced, which is about halfway down, and click on it. Then we're going to navigate over to the right column and scroll down until we see the General heading. Once you locate the General heading, you're going to see the option to create lists for use in sorts and fill sequences, and you have the Edit Custom List button. We're going to go ahead and click the Edit Custom List button, and from here you can see the built-in custom lists, which are the days of the week, whether they're abbreviated, spelled out, same with the months, whether they're abbreviated or spelled out. And this is the first way to add a custom list, to come in here and do it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and create our new custom lists. Make sure you have New List highlighted. We'll come over to the List Entries column and we'll start typing in our information here. Okay, so what you want to do is enter the information you want to use as a list to use over and over. For my example, I'm going to use rankings, first place through fourth place. You'll notice after I enter an entry, I'm hitting the return key. This allows me to go ahead and continue adding additional entries into the list. Once I've reached the end of my list, what you want to do is hit the Add button. And now you'll see it's added it to my custom list. That's how easy it is to add a custom list. Go ahead and come in, type in your entries, hit the Add button, and it will add it. So now what we want to do is click OK. We've got our list created. We'll click OK to exit out of our Excel options, and our list is ready for us to use. Now before we use it, I want to go ahead and show you the second way to create a custom list, and this is through using a range of cells. So what I've done is I've created an employee list in another spreadsheet, and I'm going to go ahead and open that one up and show you how to do that. Here's my list of employees, which I want to use for my custom list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight them. And then again, I'm going to go to Backstage to create the list. So we'll click File. We're going to go to our Options, Advanced, scroll down until we see the General heading. Click the Edit Custom List button just like we did before. Now when the Custom List dialog box opens, if you come down to the bottom of it where it says Import List from Cells, it has the range of the cells I highlighted listed. And so from here, what I want to do is click the Import button. And so it's going to take the list I have highlighted and import it directly into the custom list, so I don't have to retype it. This is the second way that you can create a custom list. The first way, you're manually entering the information into the custom list, and the second way, you're importing the list that's already been created within an Excel spreadsheet. So just like the first way, once we've got it imported here, we're going to click the OK button to tell it we're good with it. It's going to bring us back to our Excel options, and from here we're going to click the OK button to close out of our options. Now we're going to go to a blank worksheet so that I can show you how they work. So when you want to use the list, what you're going to do is go to the cell you want to enter the information and start typing the first entry. So let's go ahead and use our manually created list. And what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to the corner of the cell and we're going to drag it. And you can see as I'm dragging it, it's listing the items from my list. And if I drag it farther than what the list is, it's going to start the list over. So if I wanted to do multiple entries for it, I could just keep dragging it. Once I release it, it's going to enter the information for my list. And that's how you can automatically use your custom lists. Now, if you need to go in and delete a custom list, we're going to do the same thing as we did when we went in and created it. We're going to go to Backstage. So you're going to click the File button. You're going to go to Options, Advanced, scroll down to the General. We're going to edit the custom lists. You're going to highlight the list and hit Delete. It's going to ask you if you want to permanently delete the list. We'll say OK, we want it gone. And our list is gone. We would then click OK and click OK again. And it's removed the list. Remember, custom lists are done through Backstage, so you click File, Options, Advanced, go down to General, Edit Custom Lists, and from here you could create a new list as long as you've got New List highlighted. Once you've entered your information, hit the Add button to add it, or if you had highlighted a list of cells, you could come down to the Import List from Cells. It'll have it listed here, and click the Import button. If you want to remove a list, highlight the list and click the Delete button. Once you've added or deleted your list, click the OK button to accept it. Click OK again to exit the Excel options, and you're back to your Excel spreadsheet. Using custom lists are quick and easy. It's much better than having to type information over and over, and they're not permanent. So I could create a custom list to use for the next week, and then if I don't need it anymore, I can get rid of it. So you can constantly update, add, remove your list as you go along.